We take you now to a special Ron Paul interview that our crew got last night during a speaking engagement here in Austin, Texas. And Ron Paul, of course, is not afraid to talk about issues like false flag and how one might be used to start the next war or wars or regional war, World War III, etc. And hinted pretty broadly at the use of ships as another kind of Gulf of Tonkin, sinking of the USS, Lusitania type pretext for starting a war with Iran or what have you. Let's roll that clip now.
They do the same thing with foreign policy. They come along and they don't talk about non-intervention and minding our own business. Say, oh, you guys are a bunch of isolationists. You don't want to talk to anybody. But guess what? The very people who tell us that we're the isolationists are the ones who are always looking around for another enemy to slay and put on sanctions and start another war. They're the ones who don't want to trade with Cuba. We're the ones that think that it's time to engage in the world and to talk to people and trade with people. So they will try to paint us as uncaring. But let me tell you, people who care will care about liberty. And this will never translate into an absolute majority, but I'm certain that our numbers are growing by leaps and bounds. These prairie fires of freedom are being spread, and there's nothing but good news out there, precariously so, because we don't know exactly. We may have something happen. There may be a false flag incident where some ship goes down and you be used for the excuse to accelerate the next war. And we have to learn to distinguish war propaganda from the truth.
Dr. Paul, today's headline story on Infowars.com is about how the government is planning to secretly evacuate Chicago during the upcoming NATO summit in May. Do you have any comments about that?
I haven't seen that, but I don't know exactly what's behind all that. But those kind of statements concern me.
Could there be potentially another false flag event?
I'm always worried about false flags.
We got to get going, sir.
And he was alluding to reports such as about the ship, the USS Enterprise, which they're sending over there right before it's to be decommissioned. A lot of people speculating if they did a false flag with the giant ship, that would be the one to go with. Who knows what could happen? They could pull any trick out of the hat, but they like to advance that agenda and distract the public, of course, from other important issues. And by the way, yet again, another rally where Ron Paul consistently drew thousands to his crowd, while Romney still is only getting a few hundred. I think they estimated 4,000 people last night in Austin. Of course, Ron Paul's had audiences upwards of 10, 12,000 just at regular speaking events. Anyway, another speaking event, I was there, Rob.do was there. I thought it was even better than Alex's speech in Dallas, and that is the speech in Orlando at the Highlight Center there. And there were at least 1,000, I think even 1,100 rabid fans there as well. Now you could be there too. We're going to air that speech in full right here. Thanks for watching the InfoWars Nightly News. We'll be back again next week with more hard-hitting information. Please don't forget to support us at prisonplanet.tv, and let's beat these bastards.